What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. This video is going to be talking about stuff on JP. Currently at news o'clock today, we didn't get anything on Global. I am expecting there to be news over the next couple of days for Global, considering the Sabo and Koala Sugo Fest should be ending. I think it's in 2 days time, so they might want to, data push some more content to us, but we'll have to wait and see. But on the Japanese side of the game, there was actually quite a lot of stuff that went live today, and it's pretty interesting stuff, so we're going to be talking about that today. First of all, this banner right here, 6+ V2 LUCCI's finally arriving on JP. They haven't got him before, and this has been out on Global for literally over a year now. I think towards the last week of November or the first week of December last year, when Global received this character along with the Gear 4 and Nami Sugo Fest. So it's literally been a year since this character's been out on Global, and it never arrived on JP until now. So he's debuting on his own Sugo Fest, and you can do 5 multi-pulls to get him, guaranteed with sockets. Unfortunately, you will still have to use Almighty Manuals or skill books from V2 LUCCI to max him out. But the really cool thing about this LUCCI is that he comes with a support ability. Now, Global does not have this character's support ability yet. Hopefully we get it soon. But this support ability is great. So it doesn't have it listed on this post, unfortunately, but his support ability will state that I think he attaches to any shooter. And it says, when you reach the final stage of an adventure, boosts the color affinity of shooters by 1.5 times for 1 turn. Amazing. If you guys know of characters such as the Raid Zoro or the original Quick Ace, those characters have support abilities that provide a 1.3 color affinity for 1 turn as soon as you reach the final stage. We have this legend now that applies a 1.5 color affinity as a support unit. That is so good. I really would love to have this on Global just to try it out, to see how much damage extra you can get for free, because remember, support abilities do not activate enemy interrupts or anything like that. And the really cool thing about it is it just gives you free damage without having to activate another special, which is great. I love this support ability, and this is honestly where LUCCI's going to see play. His current 6-star plus form, it's a decent character overall, but it just really doesn't see play because it's hard to fit him in your team because he doesn't really provide all that much aside from the color affinity. I personally still like the original 6-star version of LUCCI, the quick version of LUCCI. I prefer his special over his super evolution. But this is a nice addition to make him a more usable character and more desirable for sure. So that's a nice addition here. As I said, 5 multis to get him is a little steep, I feel, considering how old the character is, but overall I think it's honestly like a pretty nice buff to this character that really didn't see play on Global for the longest time. Also, the announcement of Colosseum Kyoshiro, which is really cool. Unfortunately, we don't have any information about what he does yet, because we got this tweeted out today from the official One Piece Treasure Cruise Twitter account. I am expecting there to be a data download giving us information about what he does. We do already know that he's going to be quick because there was an icon that was shared around when the news post went live with Kumurasaki, and also for V2 Nami, showing the new Colosseum character, and the limit break crystals you need for him are blue. So it pretty much confirms he's going to be a quick unit, so looking forward to that. I'm sure he's going to be very, very good. Now, the big thing that was revealed today is that One Piece Treasure Cruise will be appearing at Jump Festa 2020. Now, I'm not really too sure if this was even confirmed previously, but this is awesome to see. There's going to be an event that's happening literally at Jump Fest. For those of you who don't know what Jump Fest is, it happens once every year in December, in late December, like literally right before Christmas, and it's basically like a big celebration of all the Shonen Jump manga, pretty much. So there's lots of stuff going on in this event, and really cool that we're getting Treasure Cruise related events happening at Jump Festa. So that's awesome, because there is a linked website, which we're going to go ahead and check out right now, which talks about these new events even further. So let's go ahead and break down all the information on this website. The link to this will be down below in the description if you guys want it as well. So first of all, the number 1, this is talking about the fact that it's like a lottery style event. So if you go to Jump Festa and you have Treasure Cruise installed on your account, you can go ahead and compete in this lottery. Now, it's literally like an IRL lottery, not like an in-game lottery. Like, you're literally at the event doing the lottery. So, you need to have One Piece Treasure Cruise installed on your mobile device, and then depending on what pirate level your account is at, you get more rolls on the lottery. So if your account is 100 or less, you only get one roll at the lottery, and obviously the higher your pirate level, the more rolls you get on the lottery. So, you know, for most people that I know anyway, that I talk to, are around like this threshold right here, 5 to 6 rolls. That would be crazy. Obviously this is for the Japanese side of the game. It would be awesome if Global got something like this in the future, but that's really awesome because some of the prizes are pretty interesting. So yeah, as I said, you got up to 6 rolls you can get. Now from 6 rolls, like obviously we don't know how the lottery is actually working, but I would assume, you know, if you're at that really high pirate level, that you should be able to get a pretty high chance of getting one of these really cool prizes. So, the first prize that you can potentially win from this IRL lottery is a poster. This is a One Piece Treasure Cruise poster. Again, I'd love to own this personally. Unfortunately, I don't live in Japan and I don't have a Japan Treasure Cruise account. I wonder if you went there with a global account, would they accept that? If that is the case, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, this is a One Piece Treasure Cruise poster. I don't know the dimensions of the poster. I would hope that it's going to be a large poster. But that's cool, and I would love to see what it's like. I assume it's probably just going to be like this artwork, like with the background as the poster. Probably, if I just had to make an assumption. So that's pretty cool. Now, the second set of prizes. This one is like figurines from Wano Country. It also links over to a website which has more details about these figurines. Ichiban Kuji. So we have a bunch of these figurines here. You can scroll down. There's one for Luffy, of course, and the images are taking a while to load, of course. So we got one for Wano Luffy, one for Wano Zoro, Wano Law. We've got one for Nami. We have one for Okiku. And that's about it for figurines. So that's really cool, right? The fact that you have a chance to get a figurine just from doing the lottery. So that's pretty cool as well. And seeing all this, it would be cool if Global had a similar type event, like during Anime Expo, like what they did during 2019. If they just had these same sort of prizes given out to players, that would be pretty cool as well. Then again, we'll have to wait and see. The next one, the next set of prizes you can win is the Volume 2 of the World Journey Straw Hats with Sanji and Reiju. We actually are looking pretty much forward now to the next set of World Journey, I would think. For those of you who don't know, like, this is Volume 2, obviously. The Volume 1 was the one with Luffy, Zoro, and Nami in their cowboy outfits. And there's actually a Volume 3 in the works as well. So this is actually Volume 3 of the World Journey units that should be arriving likely in 2020. For World Journey units, we've got Dracula, Mihawk, Boa Hancock, and Crocodile. And scrolling through here, we can see a little bit of better artwork here of the actual figurines. So yeah, these should be arriving within 2020. And remember, these would be the unevolved versions of the artwork. So the artworks are likely going to be really, really cool. And we'll have to wait and see, of course. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this because the World Journey units, I mean, the first volume of units were just okay. The second volume were actually pretty decent. And I'd say that I'd go as far as to say they were actually pretty good units. Volume 3 are likely going to be really good, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're going to be doing here. But yeah, they're giving away Volume 2 during the Jump Festa lottery here. Now, the next set is also pretty cool. So this is a legitimate One Piece Treasure Cruise soundtrack disc. I would love to own this personally, just to have the tracks. Obviously, you can probably, you know, get them from the game itself, but you never know. There might be like hidden tracks that aren't like easy to get in game, like hidden tracks that they'll only exclusively have for this disc. We'll have to wait and see, of course. But dude, this would be really, really cool to have the One Piece Treasure Cruise OST. Let's go. Alright, so the next one. This one I was a little bit confused about, and like the diagram didn't really make a lot of sense, but after translating this, it ended up translating to a One Piece Treasure Cruise smartphone stand. Yes, like this is a smartphone, or supposed to be a smartphone, and obviously you have like a little stand that it sits on. Very, very weird. So I don't really know how I feel about that one as a prize, but I don't know. I don't know. They're giving away smartphone stands. I would hope that it's like acrylic or something like that. If it's like cardboard, that'd be a shame. I would hope that it's at least like an acrylic stand with a really cool design on it, so we'll have to wait and see, of course. And then, when you scroll down a little further, this is posted here. Now, once translating this got me excited. This is like the best part, like, out of everything on this website here. So what this translates to, it translates to when you are at Jump Festa and you can go and play Treasure Cruise while you're at Jump Festa as well, you'll get first hands-on experience with the new characters that will be arriving on One Piece Treasure Cruise very soon. So that could mean a lot of different things. Now, Jump Festa is actually going to be running from December 21st until December 22nd. So that's going to be towards the end of the year. Now, at that point, I would think that potentially the New Year's Sugo Fest with the whole like brand new batch might likely be able to be shown off during Jump Festa this year. So I'm excited to see what they're going to show off, and I do follow quite a lot of JP players on Twitter, so if there is any details about characters that will be shown off at Jump Festa, I'll likely make a video for you guys about that. But remember, like we just talked about the World Journey units, they could literally just be that as well. We'll have to wait and see, of course, but that has me pretty excited as to them just showing off new characters before anyone else will get to see them at Jump Festa. That's very, very exciting. And also, it does mention something about a smartphone stand here. I don't really understand how you receive this specific prize, considering it's also listed here. Maybe they're just giving away heaps of these because, I don't know, I assume they're pretty cheap to make, so they can just give away a lot of them to people. But this is the most exciting thing. It's funny because when we first learned about this, I immediately hit up Boris. I'm like, dude, are you going to Jump Festa? Boris said he might be busy, but that would be cool if we could get Boris Anime to go ahead over to Jump Festa, and if he does get any information for Treasure Cruise that he could let us know, but again, we'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it in terms of information. Obviously, we can see here the Jump Festa, we already said December 21st to 22nd, and it's going to be in this location in Japan. So if you are in Japan during that time period, I suggest going, because not only is there a Treasure Cruise, there's lots of other stuff to look forward to. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is going to be playable as well if you haven't played that yet. One Piece Bon Bon Journey is a new smartphone game coming out. It's more like a puzzle game sort of thing. It looks very similar to like Candy Crush, I would suppose. I don't really know when this is coming out, but I would like to give this a go just to try it out. Pirate Warriors 4 is going to be playable as well. Obviously, Treasure Cruise playable, and Raffle, which is regarding the lottery. And then also Naruto X Boruto Ninja Tribes, which is another smartphone game coming out. So I really hope that one's a good game as well. That's going to be an exhibit, so it's not playable, but still, would be cool to see what that's all about. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff happening here. I did hear something about Capcom having an unreleased game going to be shown off at Jump Festa, so I'm really excited to see what that's all about. But that's it, guys. That is it in terms of all the new stuff coming out in December. I'm excited to see what Treasure Cruise Japan's going to be doing. And it's nice that the Japanese side of the game is taking some stuff from Global, you know, because Global's been on their strides, you know, providing a lot for the community with their live streams, with that live event that they did in Anime Expo. And now JP are taking notes. They're taking notes on Global, and they're now doing their own thing, which is cool to see. And I really hope, you know, Global can take notes from this and potentially do even more greater things in the future. All in all, this is a positive thing for the community, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to reveal at Jump Festa. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.